All right, Chris, it's time to poke, shoot, and explode and shield.
Ah!
Oh, why? That probably sounded so bad.
Good.
All right, this is the Gunlance. So I mentioned this in the Lance episode. Are these episodes? Lance video. I mentioned this one in the Lance video. This is basically just a more complicated Lance with a more streamlined moveset.
This is Lance Bass, whereas the first one was Lance. I don't know anyone else named Lance. The joke is dead.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so today we're fighting Anjanath.
Yeah.
I hate Anjanath. Ask Ben about Anjanath.
You know what isn't?
It's a really funny conversation.
I was gonna say, you know what isn't complicated?
What's that?
Chris's sexuality.
You're right. It's just gay.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. And let's watch this guy fall to his knees.
Inevitable doom.
In which we can already talk about the special move.
Oh,
Shield.
Can you do it right out the gate?
And explode.
Jeez.
For 81 times 3 damage, which I honestly don't even know.
Nice.
So, this is an extremely slow weapon. Anjanath also has wings and a nose bone. I know, it's gross. You don't need to worry about it. You cannot roll. You can only sidestep. What people end up doing is backstepping to their destination, I've noticed, which is great. You have a shield.
It's one of the best ones in the game,
it's
right?
It's one of the best in the game. I figured out, I think the regular Lance shield is slightly better.
Is it? So that one is the best?
So Lance is better. Or
Okay.
is the best one, yes.
Okay, because I know
So,
Charge Blade is pretty
Charge Blade's
pretty
good. It's large and in charge.
Yeah.
So as you can see, a full bite from an Anjanath just did absolutely nothing.
As it should.
Yes. I want to say Gunlance is a little slower. No, a little faster than Lance.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that. Okay, so here's what Gunlance does that's different than the Lance.
Well, besides firing.
Well, it can explode. So, boom. And it also, like a gun, needs to be reloaded.
So, where does the elemental effect come in with this weapon?
It is only when you jab.
Okay.
So the shelling has nothing to do with, Anjanath breathes fire. Because what monster doesn't breathe fire in this game?
A few, but yeah. I understand. It's a valid complaint.
Yeah. Anjanath should not breathe fire, I don't think.
It shouldn't. It doesn't respect you.
Alright, let's mount him. And I will show you the mounted attack. Which, if I remember correctly, is pretty heckin' sweet. At least I hope I'll be able to do it. His nose bone is pretty gross. Nope, of course I won't be able to do it. Anyway,
it's
so
okay.
the only thing you want to do with Gunlance is... Oh, well, you want to do this, actually. And it didn't work. So, see that little thing that just came out of my Gunlance? That is I don't actually remember what it's called. It has a name.
It's like the worm steak.
Worm steak is the other one, which I will get into.
Oh, is it the...
I don't
I couldn't even tell you.
So Gunlance, like its Lance counterpart, can cut off the tail. I'm not sure about Anjanath's tail. I don't think his tail comes off. This one is not as good at covering distances, but it can stab this into them. It does quite a bunch of damage, and then explodes. Now, there is a better alternative, which I will run over here. Oh my gosh. Which I will run over here and show you. So, pull out your shield and reload first. Pull out your shield, hold the slinger button, and press the reload. You will slam all of your current slinger ammo into your Gunlance, and I'll show you what we do with that later. For now, I want to get him to lay down. Because it's nighttime.
Good, because he looks like he really could use a nap.
So with Gunlance, since you are very slow, in order to close distances, you'll want to walk and do your little running attack by pressing Y. And when they're swinging their tail around, you can just explode them. Oh, dang it. You can hope that they don't bite, though. So, he's really far away. Distance closer. Sort of. Not really, but...
Even if you don't damage him, you're still getting in there pretty quickly.
Yeah. Or you can turn around and smash the A button.
Like a speedrunner?
That's what most people do.
So, with this one, you can't charge, correct?
You cannot do the...
Can't do a cavalry charge?
No, you cannot do the cavalry charge, which is a little sad, I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, there is the electric.
The electric what?
The electric effect, sorry.
Yes,
the
that is...
elemental effect.
That is what my... That's what this one does. This is the Toby Kadachi one that does...
The pulsar?
This is the Kadachi Striker.
That's right, pulsar is like
Pulsar is the one before it.
the blades and stuff.
Yeah.
So
let's see if I can get this into him. Oh, dang it.
Will this upgrade into...
This will upgrade into the Viper Toby Kadachi.
Okay, I was wondering if that was its own separate tree or...
It is its separate tree, yes.
But you could choose to upgrade.
Yeah, this one, it would either go into more... Oh my gosh. More Toby Kadachi stuff or Viper.
Okay.
Which does poison damage.
Make a sensu.
Yes. So let's try and knock this guy over.
Yeah, you got it.
Or I could put it into him now. Nope. So if you miss, I guess that's a good thing to show. If you miss with that, your slinger ammo will show up on the ground. In which you can then put it right back in. So, man, I really want him to get knocked over. Well, let's just do the slinger attack. Oh, never mind.
You can hit him into a wall.
Well, all my ammo is currently in my gun, or in my Gunlance.
Sorry, I forget you could load it into your Gunlance.
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to show, but I really just cannot get this guy to decide to fall over. You know what? Hold on. Sharpen. This is another weapon you have to sharpen, and of course it won't work because Anjanath, excuse me, is the worst weapon. I mean the worst monster. Oh my god. I'm gonna freaking kill myself.
I think the only thing worse than Anjanath is Fulgur Anjanath.
Yep, which is the electric variant.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Released in Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
I might die, dude. Oh my god, I might die. Yep. Okay. So Anjanath is probably a bad choice for me, actually.
For this weapon specifically, you don't have the maneuverability.
Well, yeah. So the first fight with Anjanath, he is meant to be like the first big fight that you go and do.
Yeah, because
he's kind of a big deal.
You do a mini battle, and
yeah.
the character...
Oh, here we go. Okay, so take out your piece and start blasting. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay, and then stab it right into his face, and he gets knocked back, and you don't get to put the thing in there. Okay, that's going to be most of your existence in this. You're going to be trying to get that in there, and it's not ever going to work.
You eventually figure out like some timing and junk like
yeah,
that.
you do, and there's a faster way to do it. This is just the most damaging way. Alright, let's put it in his leg. Why not? Alright, now, see that thing sticking out of his leg? That's important, because anytime you explode that, it will explode again for double damage.
Nice.
So, like, if I do this one, I missed it. It's normally pretty forgiving. Oh, was he?
And that's new with Iceborne, right?
This is only an Iceborne. Okay, so now, here's what you really want to do. When he's laying down, you want to do this on that thing. Because it will explode many times over. And it will stay there.
It lasts a decent amount of time.
Yes, you can also do a quick reload by shielding and pressing the shelling button to just, keep this going.
How come this specific version only has 3 shells?
So this has long shelling. So there is wide, long, and normal shelling for Gunlances. I choose long because, range.
Right.
And you want to do this move as well. And you could also get your regular Wormstake in there, and that will also explode twice. Nice. So there's a lot of good things you can do with this.
Nice.
It staggers pretty well, and look at where his face is. Boom! Yeah! It's good. Ouch, he didn't like that.
I can't imagine he would have.
I mean, I would have. If I got a Dragonator right in the face, I would have loved that, bro. And then, so as the monster is dropping pieces, you're going to want to put them right into your Gunlance so as to put more of those Wormstakes on him. Because that crap does stack. Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, we sneezed. That's gross.
That's pretty gross.
That's the other thing. He is just a gross monster.
Yes, he is pretty gross. Well, so I dropped it, but whatever, it's fine. I wonder if you shoot... Oh, it came off. So the old one came off. I don't know exactly how long they last. I guess it's pretty long, though, and it doesn't matter if it's getting exploded or not. They will last a certain amount of time.
Right.
Which is pretty sweet. But again, this is a pretty slow weapon. It's really good for multiplayer because... Come on, get in there. Oh, nice. It's really good for multiplayer because other players can take the attention of the monster while you can just get your worm steak in anywhere. You'll most likely want it in either the tail or the head, because if it's in the head, you're going to get a lot of KO status in there, and if it's on the tail, you can actually cut it off. So I didn't show it in this one because I don't know, I wasn't on his tail a lot. His tail's pretty high up in the air. This weapon's not great for hitting up in the air.
Right.
You can do shelling up high. So like if you do this attack and then shell. Oh, right. So if you do this attack and then shell and then quick reload, shell, you'll keep doing it up there. And then you can also rise up there and then keep doing it.
Nice.
And then, yeah, there's a lot of like infinite combos with this weapon.
It seems useful for hitting monsters that are close to mid range.
Yes. It's by no means a long range weapon, but
Mid is not bad.
mid to short range is not bad. It's like the hammer. Hammer's short range only for the most part.
Right.
But it gets the job done.
Yeah, and it's nice that it gives you the option to close the gap if need be.
Yeah, it's also really useful to be able to poke and explode.
Yeah.
Because I think the exploding always does fire damage. So you can sort of mix... Or blast, not fire, blast. So you can sort of mix elements in that regard. But anyway, that's Gunlance.
Cool.
And I've been Angel.